Good everyone, organised video. Today we have a end of year video where we're going to be looking at how the channel's been doing over the last year. That obviously will include the time during my break and everything like that. But this will also include a brief cover of a couple of new series, well, one of which is returning, so don't forget to use the timestamps in the description below if you want to skip this part or skip that part and just jump straight to the ice chest, because we're going to be doing 100 ice chests, which means 6 million SL is probably down the drain. If you're going to skip there, though, I've got a bit of a challenge for you. Obviously, I'll mention it when we get around to it as well. Anyone who works out exactly what I got in return will just get bonus Joe points for maybe a painful sub request or something. So, let's take a look at how the channel's done. So, obviously, as we already know, I took a roughly 8-month break almost starting from December until early in September. Now, obviously, we already know why I took that break. It was a very well needed break, and to be brutally honest, if I hadn't done it, I'd have probably gone insane. Let's put it that way. Additionally, just the fact that I was so burned out from everything, it was just so needed. And as we can see by the views chart here, it's not really impacted the channel too much. You can obviously see that during the time when we was off on our break, the daily views of the channel just fluctuated as time went on. But then obviously once we returned to video making, it obviously jumped up and then even skyrocketed at one point, which we can see just here on October the 9th. And overall the channel's done pretty well in terms of views. Like, it's about the same as the last 365 days. Now, one thing that has gone down is watch time. So, if you don't know what this is, for any non-YouTubers out there, essentially what this is how much time people spend watching your video in terms of hours. Now, this obviously varies from video to video, and I find that my longer videos tend to not have as much watch time anymore. This is probably because people just don't have the attention span as much anymore, which, to be fair, is that's nothing bad. But pretty much this is perfectly fine, and I don't think nothing really needs to change. Obviously, some of the videos are long for a reason, like the reviews, because obviously there's a lot more detail to cover. And generally speaking, most of my gameplay now, at least, is below the 15-minute mark. So, and obviously I want to try and keep as much as I can in, because then it gives a bit more honesty and things like that. But generally speaking, the watch time's been pretty fine for this year, I must say that. And then we come to subscribers. This is one that a lot of people actually do ask me about, and they ask me sometimes, why do you not say you should like and subscribe on your videos? And the simple fact is I don't like doing that, because I'd rather let it grow on its own, so to speak. And as you can see, it's gone very fluctuating as the time has gone on, with a big jump on October the 8th, as we already know from I think that's when the Bomber Zombie video went out, I'm not too sure. But this essentially just covers a good subscriber gain. I mean, 500 subscribers in a year, I mean, that's not the most we've had. I think the record is like 700, but that's not too bad. And obviously, if people keep sharing the videos and things like that, that's obviously what's going to benefit the channel in the long run. So if you keep sharing the videos and just getting them out there, making sure people know about the videos, I think we're going to do just fine. But then we obviously come to the revenue, which obviously is very dependent. Obviously, this is more ads focused. Now, if you do get a lot of ads on my videos, I don't really put them on. Most of the time, it's YouTube doing it. I only put on like one, which is right at the end, whenever it comes to my videos, because if someone's watched it all the way, it's just that little bit of a help, so to speak. Like, I appreciate people watching up to that point. Then obviously they see the ad, they know the video is finished at that point, because I put it right bang at the end of the video. Everything else is what YouTube does. But pretty much as soon as we get there, I just put the one on, and obviously anything that YouTube decides to put on just goes towards that. And as I said, as time has gone on, it's obviously fluctuated quite heavily, and as videos have obviously gained more and more views and everything like that, it's just gone up and up and up. And obviously, in terms of maximum views, I don't know why there we go. It was glitching out with like the AdSense there and all that. But in terms of views, the channel's done pretty well. I mean, the Brief Bomber Guide has just hit 10,000 views total. This video is going to get a remaster. I think it needs one because it's a bit outdated. Same with the recommendations for cast, because obviously that is also a bit outdated. There will be more advice videos and things like that coming. I'm not sure what I'm going to do in terms of ones like that. But obviously I will be looking for people's feedback on things like that. The Heavy Fighter advice is pretty much this, which obviously got a remaster. So, well, this got a remaster, this is a new one. And obviously, old starter pack reviews, I tried to point people in the correct direction when it comes to that. But overall, the channel's done pretty well. I mean, obviously, if I hadn't taken an 8-month break, the channel would be probably in the 2,000 mark by now. But hopefully, early on into 2023, we can obviously get onto the 2,000 subscriber count, which would be awesome. And not only that, I've got something planned for you. But anyway, how about we go take a look at the next thing in this end of year video. I'll see you all in just a second. And welcome to the series part. So if you've just skipped here from the beginning, you've only missed me discussing the channel and how it's done. But for those of you veteran Joseph 2000 viewers, you will remember this series, the Combo Request series. This is coming back. It's a series that I really do think people kind of want back because I've seen a lack of it recently. If you don't know how this works, essentially back in the day, about 2 years ago, I used to run this series called, obviously, Combo Request. I don't know why there's a small cursor mark up here. That wasn't there before, but I'll fix that, don't worry. But essentially, this series worked with people giving me a plane and a tank. It doesn't really matter, like, what the mix is. You could give me a P-shirt and 4.7 for all you care. Don't do that, because that would be torture. But essentially what it is I take the tank first, do as much as I can in the tank, and then jump in the plane and try and do as much as I can in the plane. Everything was done live. There was very, very rarely me had to do like a replay because of like a bug or something. But I think now is about time for this series to return, because not only is not a lot of people really doing it anymore, but I think it would just be one of those that really helps boost the channel a little bit more. And as you can tell, I've personally picked this one for my first Combo Request return. This probably won't start until mid-2023, but I'm talking at my arse. We'll probably start putting these out over time. Obviously, don't drop anything in the comments just yet. Wait until this video goes out, because I need to obviously record it and everything. But yeah, essentially, when this video goes out, give me combo requests. Obviously, there will be a cap, just like the sub requests, so just bear that in mind, please. But we will obviously attempt to do every combo request that is obviously presented. If you want to go back and look at my older combo requests, you're more than welcome to do so. But otherwise, this is one of the two series. And now we look at the second one, which is the Should You Talisman series. This isn't one that's going to start just yet. I think I'm probably going to hold fire on this one, at least until about February, March-ish. But essentially this series will take the vehicles that we've covered in the previous Talisman series episodes, by nation order and BR order, and we will cover them, both tanks and planes, in more detail so that people can know whether it's worth talismaning or not. There obviously isn't really an Easter egg other than the talisman down there, which you can obviously see. But essentially, this will be a mini-series. Well, I say it's a mini-series, it's going to be bloody big when we obviously start it. But we'll be starting off with things like pea-shooters and obviously the M2A4 for America, because obviously those vehicles I've got talismans on. But we will be covering every vehicle that is obviously shown in the series in more detail. So there'll be more personal like descriptions, like this aircraft is good at this altitude, it's not good at this altitude, etc. And obviously, I'll be comparing against other vehicles and comparing the price tag of equivalent vehicles and whether you should be talismaning this. This does mean that obviously we'll have a bit more research on my end, but I'm more than willing to do that because at the end of the day, it's going to help you guys. And in general, it's going to help newer players, I think. So this is definitely another series that I think is going to be one that we will not only enjoy doing, but this is also kind of a preparation for when the Talisman series eventually dies-ish. It won't fully die, because obviously I will still get talismans every so often. But this essentially will be a follow-on from that series. But now that that's all covered and done, obviously if you have any questions about these series, please do let me know in the comments below and I will answer them. Anyway, let's move on to the last part, which is the ice chests. And welcome to my hangar. Obviously it's a bit Christmassy, as you can tell in the background. I mean, you might not be able to tell, but there's snow everywhere. And we're going to be opening 100 ice chests. If you've just jumped here, you've missed quite a bit, as well as a couple of important series, so I'd recommend going back to go and look at that. But otherwise, this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be opening 100 of these, and there is a little bit of a challenge before I start these. And that is, if you are willing to, that is, I'm not going to force you, you will... Well, I spent 6 million SL on both the chests and the keys. So, if you want to, you can put in the comments below exactly what I got in return. Obviously, anything obvious like vehicles or whatever, well, obviously, you don't have to put those. But mainly like silver lions and boosters and things like that, put them in the comments below. Alright, let's begin. And that is a 20% booster. Let's go for consume again. I'm probably going to have to do it this way. There is a couple of server issues right now. So, don't expect this to be, like, flawless. Okay, 20% booster. 25% or 25,000 SL. 30% booster. Wingman wager. I mean, I don't like the ice skates, Gaijin. Like, come on. Next is 2 universal backups. Like, I mean, I don't even have that, and I definitely do not want that, so thank you. Next one is a 20% booster. Next is a 20% SL booster. I mean, that would have been a nice little addition, but no. Gaijin doesn't want to give me anything. Be the best order. We're not getting much SL back, that's for sure. I mean, I'm not bothered, but, you know. Oh, we nearly got the freaking RAM. Come on, man. I would have liked that. That would have been a nice little review for us to do. 20% booster. 30% booster. 15,000 SL. Okay, that's something. Oh, come on. I wanted that. That's cool. I don't remember what rifle that is, but it looks familiar. It looks like oh, what's the name of the rifle? The FAMAS, the French rifle. But obviously it's a little bit different. You can tell by the stock and everything. But yeah, universal backup there. And a New Year's pin-up for Japan. I don't have this one. This is from Operation Winter 2020. Thank you, Gaijin. I don't have this one. That's actually quite nice. The best squad wager. You are kidding me. The I-301 is right there. Give me it. I want it. Universal backup. 30% booster. I will obviously try and burn these boosters rather quickly. Assault rifle with grenade launcher. That rifle doesn't look familiar, but the grenade launcher sure does. I would have liked that. 1 million SL. I mean, it kind of gives it away up here, but, you know. Universal backup. That would have been nice, that Japanese rifle there. A windbreaker wager. 15,000 SL. We're going to be here a while, so if you've just skipped to this part, do settle in for the ride. 100,000 SL. 10,000 SL. 15,000 SL. Be the best order. I would have liked that Russian pin-up, but no. Gaijin doesn't like me today. Anti-mech. Oh, come on! I mean, it's a 262, but it's a 6.7 262. I'd have took that with a landslide. Universal backup. What would that have had in it? I have a good portion of those, so I'm kind of glad I didn't get that chest. Next one. 10,000 SL. One off the AGS. Obviously, I know these are very, like, they're already pre-done by the time you spin them and everything. But, oh, I didn't mean to press that. I meant to press consume again, but, you know. Okay, 15,000 SL. But yeah, I know these are obviously very, like, the second you press this button up here, it's already decided, but that's obviously what I just thought I'd say. Like, it's close to getting me some good stuff. Like, I already have the Tismar, so I don't need to worry about that. For those that don't actually know, this is meant to be, from what I know, this is meant to be a bundle of like, oh, I would have liked that. Various different event vehicles from back in those days. I'm glad I didn't get that. I don't even have that boat, and I don't really want it. 20% booster. We're getting a lot of boosters. Not much SL in return. 15,000 SL. Another universal backup. I'm kind of glad I didn't get that, because I don't really want another boat. I mean, it'd probably fit in my US 3.0 lineup for boats. I'd have loved that. The AEC Mark II, that'd be a nice one. Mission Maker, right between some decorations and decals. That sucks. 50% booster. We're almost halfway there. We've only gotten really one notable vehicle. Or decal, sorry. We've not seen any vehicles so far. 500,000 SL. We're getting money back, so that's at least something. Universal backup. That's a pretty cool rifle. That looks like a... Is that a G36? I think so, but would have been nice if we got that. 10,000 SL. And we get an Avenger order. Good, I need more of those. Unstoppable wager. Come on, man. We're close to getting something. I will obviously do more of these outside of this video. And if I get anything good, then obviously I'll mention. I don't even have that, so I'm kind of glad I didn't get a skin for a plane that I don't have. 15,000 SL. Avenger order. 10,000 SL. We're really not getting a lot. 50,000 SL. Nearly got a boat, so I'm glad I didn't get that, because last time I did this, I did get a boat, which I got the Udachi, if anyone's curious. Domination order. 15,000 SL. We're at 35 left, and we've not seen a single vehicle so far. I've only seen a decal that I didn't have. Jack of all trades order. Anti-mech order. I mean, I knew these chests were going to be pretty much a scam anyway, but I mean, I have SL to burn. I don't really care. 15,000 SL, I really didn't want that, so I'm glad I didn't get that. 20% boost, I would have loved that, though. Battle Victory Wager. God, we're really not getting a lot, are we? 50,000 SL, I mean, we're getting SL back, so that's at least something. 10,000 SL, we're 3/4 of the way through now. 15,000 SL. 15,000 SL. Universal backup times 3. 10,000 SL. We're really not getting a lot. Universal backup. Would have liked the SL gain back there, the 1 million. 20% booster. Universal backup. 25,000 SL. 50,000 SL. I mean, we're getting SL, so that's something. 10,000 SL. Yeah, I definitely did not want that, so thank you. You didn't give me a freaking boat. 15,000 SL. 15,000 SL. Universal backup. 50,000 SL. We're down to the last 10 now. Battle Victory Wager. Come on, there's got to be something good. Universal backup. 10,000 SL. 8 more to go. Domination order. I would have liked that. Gaijin. Hint, hint. Yeah, I definitely didn't want that, so thank you. 20% booster. 5 left. 50% booster. Be the best order. 3 left. 20% booster. 100,000 SL. And finally, 20% booster. Oh wait, no, there's one left. 10,000 SL. So we got a lot of boosters, and we did get actually a good portion of our SL back, I must admit. But yeah, that's the challenge for anyone who wants to. I will obviously use these boosters as I go along. I'm obviously, at the time of the recording, I'm currently working on the actual event for winter, so I obviously will be posting a community tab shot when I get the 298D, because that's what I'm focusing on. But I hope you enjoyed this end of year video. Obviously, it's one of those that I like to do every year if I can. And thank you all for sticking with me, if you've obviously stuck with me throughout the break and everything. Let's hope 2023 goes better for not just me, but obviously the channel itself. And just in general, let's hope it goes better for the rest of us. Because at the end of the day, we've all had a shit couple of years, and I think just in general, it'd be good for us to really get something that we can at least say, yeah, this year 2023 is better than 2022, which, to be fair, I think anything can be better than 2022 at this point. But anyway, thank you all for sticking by me and everything. Obviously, anything that I do get from any other ice chests, I'll obviously let you know in the community tab on YouTube. But anyway, I'll leave you all to it for today. I hope to see you all in the new year and everything. Obviously, I hope you've already had a Merry Christmas and everything. But yeah, thanks for sticking by me, and make sure to share videos and things like that, just to help the channel out a little bit more. But otherwise, I hope you have a good start to your new year, and I'll see you all in 2023.